Hello, everyone. Chandra here with a review of the Dolly Parton coconut cake, Southern style coconut cake that I found at the store the other day. I was like, okay, I don't bake very much because I'm just horrible at it. So that's my New Year's resolution actually for 2023 is to become a better baker. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But so I decided to go ahead and make the cake. I followed the instructions to a T. I know baking is kind of like one of those things where it's very scientific and you have to be exact for things to come out. And I don't cook that way. I usually like to measure things out to my taste. And I think that's why when I bake stuff, it never turns out right because I just kind of do what I want. But so next year, though, I do plan to, work on that and become a better baker. But anyway, so I made the cake and I bought like an extra frosting for it just in case I was going to run out because I don't like to not have enough frosting for a cake. But I made the coconut one. There was also a banana cake as well with like a banana filling, but I just decided to go with the coconut. So I baked the cake, frosted it up pretty good. Here it is. I did let it cool down, but I don't think I let it cool down enough. So let's go ahead and take a look and taste this Dolly Parton coconut cake. Let's see what the hype is all about. And by the way, there were like 4 eggs, a stick of butter in it. And so it should be pretty rich and some milk too. So boom. Wow. Okay. I think I did a pretty good job on this cake, by the way. It tastes really good. The flavor is really good. You do get hints of coconut in the cake. Now, of course, you do have to buy your own shaved coconut to put on top. I didn't put a whole bunch on it. I just put like a little bit, just enough for me to kind of, get the taste that I wanted. Another thing I want to talk about is the icing. It's actually really good. It's kind of like a homemade paste buttercream. It is super sweet, but I mean, that's what you expect. But as far as the buttercream frosting and mixing it with the combination of the cake and the flavor of the actual cake itself, I think the two go well together. It's not too light. It's kind of just right. The flavors are all there. The richness is there. The homemade taste is there as well. So I think, Dolly hit the nail on the head with this one. I've made other cakes before, but they weren't as rich as this one. But I would say this is definitely a cake that I would try again. Yes, this is a big piece of cake and I'll finish it at some point. But yeah, I would say the Dolly Parton, at least the coconut cake. I haven't done the banana. I don't know if I will or not, if that's really a cake for me. But I think definitely spending the $5 to make this cake was definitely worth the money. So on a scale of 1 to 10 with this cake, I would give this cake flavor, texture, and all that stuff, probably like an 8 out of 10. So I think it's worth buying and trying it. And if you're a baker, you will love this because you can probably put a little bit of your own spin on it and make it even better. But I think it's a great cake. I think it tastes really good. And not because I made it. I think because the cake is actually a good cake to make. Later.